Shabbat Shalom to all my friends in SW3 and beyond. This Shabbos is called Chukat. Chukat means a statute, a law which is just there because God said so. Many of our rabbis actually tell us that if we considered every commandment, every mitzvah to be a chok, to be a statute, a law because God just said so, we'd actually have it much easier. Don't kill because God said so. Honor your parents because God said so. Just because it sounds ethically and morally correct, we shouldn't be judging any law only the way because God said so. And maybe this can make us understand the end of this week's Sidra. Miriam, Moshe's sister, passes away. And because of her, when she was alive, the rock that sprout forth water to feed the Jewish people for 40 years during her lifetime, and once she dies, that rock stops bringing water. God says to Moses, speak to the rock and bring water out for the Jewish people. He speaks to the rock, nothing happens. So he gets angry and hits the rock. And because of that whole episode, Moshe is not allowed into the promised land. Later, in the book of Deuteronomy, when God is reminding Moses why he can't come in, he says, because of what happened at that time with the water. He doesn't specify that Moshe hit the rock and that's why he's not coming in. Why is that? And once again, if God tells you to do something, you just do it. You see, according to some of the Midrash, once the rock stopped giving water, it rolled back into all the other rocks. And when it came to Moshe having to speak to the rock, he didn't know which one the rock was. And he's looking and looking for the rock. All he had to do was take any rock and talk to it, and water would come out. And when he didn't, it didn't work, he hit it. The rabbis teach us something amazing, Rabbi Yaakov Kamenetsky. If the same rock has been feeding you for 40 years, even if it rolls back amongst all the other rocks, you should recognize it. Every curve, every hole, every crevice, this rock has kept you alive. So Moshe, instead of looking for a random rock, should have actually found the rock very easily, the rock that kept him and the whole Jewish people going for 40 years. And that, says Rav Yaakov Kamenetsky, is why God says to Moshe, you can't come in. You need to have even a respect and gratitude and appreciation for a rock. How much more so for the human being? So many lessons in one Sedra. So many lessons for us to learn. Good Shabbos.